Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's been a while, but I thought to come back with a journal video, and like as you just saw from the clip, that's my spread from like December 2020. I'm glad that 2020 is done. It was just not for me. So let's just say bullet journaling for me has been like 50-50 since I started it maybe like a year or so ago by this point, or like a year and a half by this point. And also there's been months where I've been doing it consecutively and months where I've not, and I think I do want to try and get back into bullet journaling again, so I'll start this year off with bullet journaling, and having a bullet journal is one way of doing it, let's just say. Whereas as you can see, I had to get my phone out because I am bad at knowing dates. So, and yeah, like having the bullet journal does help in terms of planning stuff out and whatnot, and I always like having like something on like the front page before getting into like the rest of the spread, just in terms of like it separates from the month before and stuff. Same thing with colours as well, kind of separates from the month before and having it somewhat different, so that's always a key thing to have for me, I guess. So and yeah, like as I mentioned before, like got into bullet journaling. Don't get me wrong, I do like the customization of it in terms of you can choose what spreads you want to keep in and stuff, but there's some spreads I'm like, I just can't be bothered. It's like one of those things. It's like more so the habit tracker page. I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's somewhat helpful in terms of like where you know where you are, but I'm also thinking, what habits do I need to track? I'm not too sure of myself. So it's just a matter of like, maybe for the February spread, to therefore kind of check what habits I want to keep track of and which habits. You get what I mean, I guess. So that's always like the issue with me trying to figure out what habits and then also what spreads to keep up on and stuff. Because the ones I have in this video, for this month, are like the pages I've been keeping up like on and off for the last like year or so with bullet journaling anyway, so but it's just more of like, what else do I want to add? And always looking like Pinterest and Instagram for that kind of stuff, because it's always one of those things where like, should I? I don't know, but hey, that's always a thing. I'm not the best at bullet journaling, but I do want to try and get somewhat better and have like a proper understanding of it, I guess. And also when this notebook finishes, and I'm planning on finishing this year at some point, give or take, it'll be interesting getting like a new bullet journal and then properly experimenting with that and seeing how that goes as well. It'll definitely be interesting. I mean, I've journaled before this. I mean, like normal kind of writing and stuff for since I started uni, so that would have been like 2017 I started kind of like journaling. Then it was like 2019 going into 2020 and beginning of my third year is where I got into bullet journaling, and it does help having a bullet journal, especially when I'm now, because of COVID and everything, being stuck online. It does kind of help separate from being at the computer, I guess, just because everything's online. It's just nice to have a bullet journal to kind of like still be on track with everything, but also be separate from the commute. So I'm also separate from being at the computer at the same time, essentially. These are what the pages look like after I had finished them. So you got the front page, then the kind of monthly overview and stuff, and then brain dumps, highlights, daily highlights, like what happened that day, and then like a space for working out. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed watching the video. If you want to stick around to this channel, please subscribe, please like the video if you enjoyed it. Hope this kind of somewhat inspired you to start bullet journaling, I don't know, but see you guys then, or see you guys in the next video.